Mindful Life Practice community.
All right, so welcome to our Power Vinyasa, our Saturday morning. This is one of my favorite classes. We are going to come down onto our backs, placing our soles of feet together, letting our knees open wide, bringing yourself into this reclined butterfly. And then grip your palms to opposite elbows and let your back just be grounded and your arms be heavy. The class we're going to do today, it was originally a pop-up class that I designed when I worked for Body Tree Studio a long time ago. I called this class Happy Hips. So we're going to be working towards the peak yoga pose, which is called King Pigeon. And to do this, we're going to be opening the hips and the heart. Requires flexibility, core strength, shoulders open. And our intention today is going to be to practice with patience. The hips can be really tight. Generally, we spend a lot of time sitting. We also hold our stress here. So just know that it might feel sticky at first, and that's normal. We're just exploring the body, developing awareness, breathing, having fun. So as you're resting here, breathe into the rib cages. Feel the intercostal muscles expanding, sending a full and complete breath. And then exhale to release. Breathing in, expanding the lungs, the rib cages, the intercostal muscles. And then exhale to release. And all of you know by now that we always start our practice like this, breathing. This action creates a sweet and subtle shift from our active and our distracted mind to our calm and centered and meditative mind. Just gently take your palms onto your thighs and start to draw your knees in together, giving yourself a little bit of a hug. And now we're going to start with thread the needle pose. So you're going to land your left foot, cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh, flex your right toes, push your right palm into your right thigh. And then decide if you want to lift your left leg off, interlacing the palm with the shin of the thigh. I want you to go as far as you comfortably can into this posture. Treating the sensation as information. You're collecting information about where you are in the present moment. Taking one more breath. And then let's switch the grip to the opposite side. Coming into the thread the needle, your variation. Being aware that the hips have many layers of muscle. And as one layer relaxes, like the glutes, you might become aware of the sensation in the deeper muscle. Just be curious about how the sensation shifts in your hips throughout your time in pose. Staying here for one more inhale. One more exhale. And then slowly release that grip. Grab hold of your yoga strap. I love to start this class with a nice good Eka Pada Rajakapotasana, which is a reclined hand to foot pose. So hook your strap around your right foot, lengthen your left leg. Just for your information, Supta means reclined. Pada Rajakapotasana means hand to foot pose. So we did Supta Pada Rajakapotasana, now we're doing Supta Pada Rajakapotasana. Practice patience here. It is the start of the class. It is early morning for all of us. You don't need to go all the way into the pose right now. Switch your strap into the right palm. Start opening the right leg over to the right. Getting an inner groin stretch. Take your right leg all the way back through center. Switch your grip into the left palm. Take the strap over to the left, getting your IT band stretch. And then come all the way back through center. Let's do the opposite side. So left leg lifts, lengthen your left leg out. Open your left leg over to the left. And take your leg all the way back through center. Switch it over so it's in the right hand. Your left leg is going all the way over to the right. And then just slowly take the leg all the way back. Let's get rid of the strap. We're going to do a tiny bit of core. Okay, taking your block, curling your body up, drop your right leg. You're going to pass the block underneath the left and then underneath the right. So we're just slowly warming up with some flutter kicking. Nice work. Try to keep your head in line with the rest of your neck. Head in line with neck. Does that make sense? I don't know. You don't need to be cranking and crunching your neck so hard. That's all I meant by that. Let's take 3, 2, And then 1, lower down, lift your block up overhead, lower your feet. Let's lift up and past the block. So it wouldn't be a power vinyasa class without some core work and without some arm balancing. So we have that coming up, that to look forward to. All right, guys, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And then just place that block to the side, knees into chest. Give yourself a nice little rock forward and back. Rock all the way up. Coming all the way up to seated. We're gonna take one little kind of quad opening pose called Supta Virasana. Okay, so variation 1. You are going to take your knees together, your feet apart. I'm going to show you this way so you can see. So my knees are together, my feet are apart. Slide your calves to the side and see if you can sit your bottom down between both legs. If this is too much for your knees right away, you can extend one leg, okay? So just having your left leg bent and your right leg extended, that's okay. If you're okay with both legs bent and heels out, then slowly just start. Actually, first you can stay up here. If this is enough, stay here. If you can take it a little deeper, you're going to slowly start walking your elbows back. Yeah, and then maybe you can come all the way onto your back body. So this is quite an intense quad stretch. Let's just take one more round of breath, and then if you have both legs back, just stay. If you have one leg extended, you can go up and swap them out now. And then take 5 more breaths where you are. And then if you're on your back body, slowly, maybe holding onto your mat, using it to peel yourself all the way up. Coming all the way back into a table. Leave your left palm flat, face down. Flip your right palm face up so your back of your hand is flat. And then take a few cat-cows, inhaling and then exhaling. And then let's swap it out the other way. So right palm is face down, left palm is face up, and then take a few cat-cows. So when we're working into our hips this morning, we're going to be working into the sacral chakra. Taps into our creativity, our emotions. It's like a lot of the enjoyment in life comes from the balanced sacral chakra. Life's pleasures. Come all the way back into center. Land your left palm face down, back on the mat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, come into your first down dog. And then bend through your knees, gaze forward, hop or step your feet to the front of the mat. Take an inhale to halfway lift. Take an exhale to fold. And then inhale, circle your palms all the way up. Drawing palms into heart center, coming into your Tadasana. Let's inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale into a fold. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale to lower, plant the palms, step your feet back. Moving through your first vinyasa. Coming all the way back to down dog. Take 3 breaths. And then bend your knees, gaze forward, hop or step feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up towards the sky, and then exhale, palms at heart center. 2 more. Inhale, lift the palms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back, vinyasa. Coming all the way up to your down dog. Take 3 breaths. Bend through the knees, gaze forward. Hop or step feet up to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, and then inhale your palms all the way up. Circle the palms up. Take your palms into heart center. Taking 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Hop or step back, vinyasa. Coming all the way back to your down dog, and this time we're just gonna land 3 breaths. Take your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Draw your right knee in, step your right foot wide. So it's wider than the hands. Coming into your lizard, land your left knee on the mat. Inhale your right arm up towards the sky, and then exhale, swim it back. And then maybe you come into this quad stretch. So we're getting into the outer hip crease of the right hip. We're getting into the left quad. And then release your left foot. Take your right palm back center. Let's walk your right foot to the middle of the mat. And then walk your fingertips back. Taking 5 breaths in this half Hanumanasana. Walk fingertips forward, plant the left palm, tuck the left toes, spiral your right arm up towards the sky, roll onto the outer edge of the left foot, step your right foot back, Vashisthasana, 3 breaths. And then land your right palm. Let's take that flow on the opposite side. So moving through a vinyasa first. Taking your left leg up towards the sky, inhale. Draw your left knee in. Step your left foot between the palms. Land onto the right knee. Take your left arm up towards the sky. Swim your left hand back. And then decide, are you going to kick the heel towards the bottom? Take a bit of a quad stretch. Release the left foot. Walk your foot to the center of the mat. Sorry, the right foot. Walk your fingertips back. 5 breaths in half Hanumanasana. Fingertips forward. Plant your left foot, lift, roll onto the outer edge of the right foot. Take your left foot forward or backwards. Side plank 3, 2, and then 1. Vinyasa. Come all the way back to your down dog. And then we're gonna land the knees onto the mat. Walk your hands forward. Lower your heart down onto the mat, either resting your chin or your forehead. Taking a few rounds of breath in your puppy pose, your heart opener. King pigeon requires a pretty open heart, pretty deep back bend. Slowly walk your fingertips back. Tuck your left toes, lift your knees, not left toes, both knees. Oh my God, I'm really struggling with my rights and lefts. All right, we're gonna start to get into the main chunk of our flow this morning. So inhale your right foot up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend through your right knee, stacking your hips. Slowly unwind back to neutral. Take your right knee into your chest, holding here for 3, for 2, and then on 1, step your right foot between your palms. Take your right fingertips to the inside of your right foot. Land onto your left heel. Take your left arm all the way up towards the sky. So you're now in this extended side angle. Push through your right foot. Inhale all the way up into your warrior 2. And then on your inhalation, reverse your warrior, expanding through your right rib cage. Exhale, come all the way back up to a warrior 2. Lengthen through your right leg, walk your left foot in, hinge forward. Take your right arm alongside your right leg. So you're in this triangle pose. Start to shift weight onto your right foot and your right fingertips as you lift your left leg behind you. Taking your half moon, your Ardha Chandrasana for 3, for 2, and then on 1, land your left palm, walk both fingertips back, frame the right foot, lift your left leg higher, 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 standing splits, 3, 2, and then on 1, you're going to step that left foot all the way back, lift all the way up, lengthen through your right leg, coming into your pyramid, breathe in, and then reach forward, hinge, bring both palms onto the right foot. Leave your left fingertips where they are. Inhale your right hand up towards the sky. So now you're into your pyramid pose. And then maybe shift weight onto the left fingertips and the right foot coming into your evolved half moon. Again, let's land the right fingertips. Walk your fingertips back, back, back. Frame the foot, lift higher, higher, higher. Standing splits, 3, 2, and then 1. Take a big step back with your left foot. Land onto your left knee. So you're all the way back in a low lunge now. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands forward. Leave your left palm, take your right hand up towards the sky, swim the right palm back, maybe coming into that quad stretch again. And then release the left foot, release the right palm. We're coming into the Ardha Hanumanasana, and this time just a shorter time, 3 breaths. Walk your fingertips back, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Swim your right arm up towards the sky, roll onto the other edge of the left foot, take your right foot back, Vashisthasana, 3, 2, and then 1, land your right palm, move through your chaturanga flow, open your heart into up dog, find yourself back into your down dog, and we'll take that flow on the opposite side. So it's not too different from what we've been doing regularly. I'm just not taking you through a mandala today. We're not turning around the mat. We're just facing one direction like the band. Take your left leg up, bend through your left knee, stack your hips open. Come all the way back through center. Draw your left knee in, core plank, 3, 2, And then one, take a big step forward with your left foot. Left palm to the inside of the left foot. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. So you're now in this extended side angle. And then come all the way up into your warrior two. You got it, nice work. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come all the way back up, lengthen through your left leg. Let's shorten the stance a little bit, hinge forward. And then lengthen your left arm over your left leg. Reach your right fingertips up, triangle pose, 3, 2. On 1, shift your weight forward, bringing yourself into your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon. Land your right fingertips, square your fingertips around your foot, walk your fingertips back, stand split 3, lift it higher 2, and then on 1, step all the way back, right foot on this 45-degree angle, inhaling, lifting all the way up to stand, have your hips squaring the front of the mat, and then hinge forward, reach forward, frame the foot. This time, leaving your right fingertips where they are, breathing your left arm up towards the sky, so you're in revolved Trikonasana. And then shifting weight onto your right fingertips, your left foot, revolved half moon. Land your left fingertips, walk your fingertips back, lift your foot higher, 3, 2, and then 1, step your right foot all the way back, land onto your right knee, low lunge. Keep your right palm grounded, lift your left arm up towards the sky, swim it back, maybe gripping onto the quad, getting that nice stretch for your quadricep. Release the left foot, take the left fingertips forward, walk your fingertips back, come into your stretch on this side, inhaling, and then exhaling, 2 more. 1 more. And walk your hands back. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, lift your left arm up towards the sky. We got this. Step your left foot back, side plank, 3, 2, and then 1, land your left palm. Let's Vinyasa. Bend through your knees, gaze forward. Step or hop feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend through the knees, sit back, come into a chair. All right, good stuff. Let's hold on to our chair for 3, for 2. And then on 1, step all the way up to stand. Inhale, arms overhead, upward mountain. And then take your palms into your heart center, thumbs into your heartbeat, and give yourself 3 breaths. And then I'm just gonna grab a sip of water. My giant water bottle. All right, so 1 chair variation. Standing pigeon pose. You're gonna lift your right leg, cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh, and then bend through the knee to sit back. And then just take your palms into your heart center. So all we're gonna do for now is just stay in our standing pigeon. Getting into the hip crease. Whoa. Come all the way back up to stand, keeping your right knee in. If you can do this, take your peace fingers around your right big toe, lengthen your right leg out in front of you. Nice, and if you can't do it, you can hold onto the shin, and you can also use a yoga strap if you want. It's another variation. We're gonna open the right leg over to the right. Nice work. And then come all the way back through center. Take your left hand on the right foot, or just grab onto the shin with the left hand, just like this, and open your right arm towards the back of the room, gazing over the right thumb. Land your right foot. And then opposite side. So right now we're getting into our hip flexors. So crossing your left ankle on the right knee, palms at heart center. So we're getting into our hip flexors. We're getting into our hamstrings. And then eventually we're gonna get into back bends. I realized the other day I haven't done dancer's pose in like ages in yoga. So we are gonna do dancers today. Come all the way up to stand. Right hand on the hip and either grab that shin with your left hand or extend your left leg out. Nice work. Open your left leg to the left. And then take your left leg all the way through center. Switch your grip, coming into that twist. And then land your left foot all the way back down, hands at heart center. We're gonna take that flow one more time. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back. Move through your vinyasa. Coming all the way back to your down dog. Take your right leg up towards the sky. Bend through the knee. Stack the hips. Maybe you flip your dog, landing onto the right toes, outer edge of the left foot. Lift your heart. 3, 2. On 1, come forward. Land the right palm. Take the knee into the chest. Step your right foot between your palms. Right hand on the inside of the right foot. Land onto your left heel. Lift your left arm all the way up. So option 1, stay here. Option 2, come into your bound extended side angle. And then option 3, if you want to come into your bird of paradise, you're gonna step your left foot forward and see if you can come all the way up to stand, extending through your right leg, using your strong quads, your open hamstring. 3, 2, and then to 1, step all the way back. Unwind. Lengthen all the way up. Nice work. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale all the way up. Lengthen through your right leg. Walk your left foot in. Hinge forward. Right arm alongside right leg. And then shift weight onto your right foot. Find yourself in your half moon. And if you want to take your sugar cane pose, go ahead. Release the left palm, land the left palm, frame your foot, walk your fingertips back, standing splits. Step your left foot back. All right, guys. Inhale all the way up. Reach forward, hinge your body forward again. Frame your foot, you're coming into pyramid now. So your right leg is extended, your left foot's on the 45-degree. And then if you want, you're going to reach your right arm up towards the sky. Next option, lifting your left leg. Maybe kicking the left heel towards the bottom. Release that grip. Walk your fingertips back, lift your leg, 3, 2, and then 1. This time we're just gonna step the left foot all the way up to meet the right. So you're finding yourself into a forward fold. Take an inhale to halfway lift. Take an exhale, fold. Let's chill out here for a few breaths. So grip your arms around your calves and maybe thread your right arm through, place it on your left shin. Thread your left arm through, place your hand on your right shin, and then just use bind to pull your body deeper. So we're gonna take that flow one last time. Then we're taking our king pigeon. So release your grip. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back, Vinyasa. Coming all the way back to your down dog. Leaving your right foot where it is. Inhale, left foot up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend through your left knee, stack your hips. Maybe flipping your dog, landing your left toes, outer edge of the right foot. Inhale your heart towards the sky, back bend. Coming all the way forward, knee into chest. Step your left foot between your palms, land onto your left. Fingertips, land your right heel, lift your right arm up. Yeah, you got it. So you're in your extended side angle, and maybe you go into the bind. And then maybe you step forward and come into your bird of paradise. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall. Not today. Take 3, take 2, and then take 1, step back. Beautiful job, release your bind. Coming all the way up into a warrior 2. Oh, the cat is awake. Inhale, reverse. Exhale all the way up, lengthen through your left leg. Hinge your body forward, bring your body into your Trikonasana, your triangle. And then when you're ready, shifting weight onto your left foot, left fingertips. Bring your body into half moon. If you want to come into that quad stretch, go ahead. Release the grip. Land the right fingertips. Frame your foot, walk your foot back, lift higher, standing flip, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot back. 45-degree angle. Take a moment to stand up and feel that everything is lined up. Hips are squared. Inhale, arms up. Reach forward and then hinge your arms to frame the foot. And leave your right fingertips where they are. Take your left arm up towards the sky, revolve triangle. And then when you're ready, shifting onto your left foot, your right fingertips, maybe kicking the heel towards the bum. 3, 2, 1. Land your left palm, walk your fingertips back, standing splits. Lift the left or the right leg higher, 3, 2, and then 1. Step your right foot all the way in now, coming into a forward fold. And then just grip your palms to opposite elbows. Chilling out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, lift all the way up. Palms at heart center. All right, so we are gonna take 1 dancer's pose. Just to kind of get into the heart before we come all the way into our king pigeon. So keep your left foot grounded to start. Lift your right leg up, engage the quad. Once you have the quad engaged, Take your right palm to the inside of the right foot. Slowly start kicking back as you lean your heart forward. And then maybe extend the left arm. I'll move to the side so you can see me. So your intention here is to create a smooth, even arc throughout the spine, okay? So you don't need to go super deep. You don't need to push super hard. Just focus on feeling an even, smooth arc. Slowly lift all the way up to stand. Land the foot. Opposite side. Lifting forward, kicking back. Maintaining for 3, for 2, and then 1. All the way up to stand. Land the foot. Bring your hands to heart center. Maybe close your eyes. Connect to your breath. Connect to your heartbeat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back. If you want to take a vinyasa, go ahead. And then we're gonna come into our pigeon. If you have a yoga strap, have it nearby in case you need it. Take your right leg up. Draw your right knee in. Lay your right shin across the width of the mat, coming into your pigeon. Take your knee back. And today we're gonna keep our heart upright. Okay, so typically in pigeon, we will hinge forward. That's actually called sleeping pigeon. Today we're gonna stay upright because we're working on our back bend. So I like to keep my right hand central on the mat here. Start rotating around with your left side body. Actually, I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. I'm gonna go this way. And so you're gonna start first by trying to kick your left heel in towards your bottom. And then go for some sort of pumps, drawing the heel back, being very mindful of what the quad is telling you. And then if you can, we'll start with mermaid, snuggling your toes into your left elbow crease, maybe lifting your right hand up, and then making this bind with your fingertips. Cool. All right, so you can stay at any variation. You can stay in the pigeon back bend, you can stay in the mermaid, you can stay just working with the quads. If you want to come with me in towards our king pigeon, so I use my strap to do this. I'm going to hook the strap around the foot. And then take a grip onto the strap. And then see if you can walk your hands back down the strap, maybe grabbing hold of the foot. Feels like a lot in my back this morning, so I'm going to back off a little bit. I think it might be too early for this back bend for me. Stay where you are for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Let's release whatever variation you found. Slowly just let your spine realign, relax. And then when you're ready, making your way slowly, slowly back Maybe through a table. I kind of feel like rinsing out my spine a little bit. Doing some cat-cows. And then we'll tuck the toes, lifting all the way up and back, bringing yourself into a down dog, taking this on the opposite side. So left leg lifts, draw your left knee in, lay your left shin across the width of the mat, snuggle your right knee back, and then today we're gonna stay upright. And I want you to be aware that this side might be totally different than the other side. I actually can't do king pigeon on this side. I can only do it on my right. So don't judge yourself for whatever one side can do and one cannot. Don't try to force it to happen on one side. Practicing patience was our intention. If you want to, centralizing your left palm, grabbing your right foot, going for your quad stretches. Yeah, it's like something about the tightness in my left hip. Like my left hip doesn't get as close to the mat as my right hip does. And then I just don't have the balance and support. I think that's it. I think that's what's going on for me in this pose. Anyway, we'll try mermaid. So if you want to come into mermaid, you're going to take the toes into your elbow and then take the left hand all the way around. Oh my God, I can't even hold this. It's killing me. And I'm not going to come into my full king pigeon on this side. I just can't. But if you want to, please go ahead with the strap. Taking a few more breaths. And then let's release the foot. And then we're gonna slowly come around. I was planning to do one arm balance. I was gonna do grasshopper because we are opening the hips, but I think it's ready. It's time for us to cool down. So land onto your bottom and just rock the knees from side to side. So I'm gonna let you guys choose your own inversion today. A few of us were working on headstand yesterday. If headstand is in your practice and you feel like you can do it safely, feel free. Disclaimer that I'm not teaching you through it. So please don't injure yourself. If you want to come with me into a milder inversion, you can either do legs up, hands up, or coming with me into shoulder stand. So walking your palms down the torso as you lift your legs up. Take 10 breaths in whatever inversion you're in. And then come all the way back down onto the mat, lowering your body back down. We'll all meet up on our spines. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Press your right palm into your right thigh. Bring yourself back into that thread the needle. So this is the pose that we started the class with. This is one of the poses that we're going to end the class with. So notice how the pose feels now. Have any landmarks changed? Can you stretch a bit deeper into the pose? Has the internal experience changed? Let's switch and cross the opposite side. So left ankle on top of the right thigh. Has the external shape of this pose deepened dramatically? Maybe the essential shape changed the same, but it's a much more comfortable place to be. So when we practice with persistent patience, transformation can occur. Let's slowly release that. And we're going to finish off with a bit of a spinal twist. So open your arms into cactus or airplane arms. Draw your knees into your chest. And then just drop the knees over towards the right. Gazing over to the left. So why do we do hip openers? There's 4 real benefits to these poses. They release stress. One muscle in particular, psoas, is triggered when we feel stretch. Stress, sorry, not stretch. So this muscle carries a lot of tension and benefits greatly from being stretched with hip openers. Take the knees back through center. And we'll switch it the opposite way. Also supports the low back. Tight hips cause strain on the low back, and when the hips are open, there's better range of movement. Alignment. Hip openers help the low back, the hips, and the legs come into alignment. Then come all the way back into center. Just take your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last little hug. And then slowly make your way into your resting shape, whether it's a shavasana, whether it's a seated meditation. So those were all physical benefits of hip openers. There's one energetic benefit. It's connected to the sacral chakra, which is the creative center. The hips are what hold and support the reproductive organs, the organs of creation. So when we focus on this area in the body, we unlock this creative center and support it. So we'll end our practice just as we began it, taking deep breaths in and out. Intercostal muscles, lungs, rib cage. And knowing that I'll bring you back when time is up. All I ask of you is forever to remember me as loving you. All I ask of you is forever to remember me as loving you. Ishkavamapulela, 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 Ishkavamapulela. Give your fingers and your toes a little wake up wiggle. Run a nice long stretch, fingertips all the way through toes. Giving yourself a tight little squeeze. It's just past 10 a.m. by the way. If you need to get going, go ahead. If you have another minute to finish off together, we're going to come up into our seated meditation. Taking our palms into our heart center, lengthening up through the spine, softening the shoulders, and we seal our practice with an Om sound. Inhaling, exhaling, and then inhaling through to make the Om. Taking a breath in, breath out, breath in. Thank you for sharing the space and the practice. The light in me sees and honors the light that is within each and every one of you. Om Shanti Shanti, peace. Namaste.
The Mindful Life Practice Community.